Guys, please stop using this engine oil and additives before you destroy your engine. We'll take a closer look at the motor oil in question, even some engine flushes such as Liqui moly, and just how safe are they and the harmful effects that will come if you use these products. Or the Lucas upper cylinder lubricant, a very popular product. So take a look at this fuel injector and just what it looked like before on the spray pattern before we even use the product. Well, not so good, right? Yeah, even the compression, 90 psi's. What about the intake valves? Check out the carbon buildup, a lot of carbon deposits. Well, after using the product, Liqui moly valve clean, a lot of deposits removed. Now, the piston crowns, a lot of carbon as well. The bottoms of the intake valves.
This is what it sounds like before adding Lucas to the engine. Tell me if you can hear that bad knock. Now, can Lucas actually do anything to help this out? Well, I don't know, but we're about to find out.
You just saw Lucas oil stabilizer versus engine knock. Now Seafoam motor treatment tries to raise oil pressure and clean the inside of an engine. Let's move ahead to Dollar General motor oil versus Mobil 1 full synthetic. Dollar General with many lawsuits against their engine oils. I have something really surprising to show for you guys today. Something you definitely do not want to use inside of your engine. As you can see, the cold pour test, not so good. Now this really high quality machine tests the wear, and Dollar General, there was definitely a lot of wear on this one. Let's go ahead, move on to this PCV system and show you the harmful effects of it. As you saw earlier, what it does to the intake valves on a direct injection engine. Even port injection can really be a big problem. So what ways can we actually solve these problems? Check out this oil catch can. This can make a big difference in helping to prevent the problem. However, this will not stop the problem, because it will not catch all of the oil vapors passing through the system. But we have something really cool for you guys on this one. I mean, I could not believe what was inside this oil catch can. It was much worse than I actually anticipated. As I had shown you a moment ago, I'm using a filter on the breather side of the positive crankcase ventilation system. Now, if you're getting any oil vapors that are making it down to your air filter, then you would definitely want to do this. Not quite as much, but it can also make a difference, especially for a direct injection GDI engine. Unbelievable, guys. This stuff actually looks like mustard. Well, do you have an oil catch can? If so, what does it look like when you drain it? Does it look like just engine oil? Or does it look like mustard, just as this one does? Drop a comment and let us know below. Once we've got this cleaned up and ready to go, I want to show you guys what you have to do with your PCV valve. If not, none of this will actually make much of a difference at all. Actually, you could blow seals within your engine and burn oil or leak oil. So we'll go ahead and remove the PCV valve so we can get started with this. From my experience, these PCV valves actually last a really long time. Now you can take the PCV valve out and you can use a cleaner. I like to use an intake valve cleaner myself. You can see the gunk and buildup that's on this valve. Now this is what can cause your engine to blow seals or burn oil. If it's stuck closed or open, it'll keep sucking in oil. If it's stuck closed, then it can blow seals because there's no way to relieve the blow-by inside of the engine because it's sucked into the intake. Now we'll check this out. As you can see, you can just remove your finger back and forth, see if the valve opens and closes, or you can shake the valve, and if you hear it rattle, that can pretty much tell you it's good, but it's no guarantee. Now, as you can see, the intake valve cleaner, CRC intake valve and turbo cleaner being used. Just spray both sides of the valve. Make sure you use the end of the straw to push the spring back and forward to work it loose. A close look at what came out of my oil catch can, guys. Whoa. The next important step to keep your engine safe, use an intake valve cleaner every 10 to 15,000 miles. I'm using brake cleaner, but I wouldn't suggest it because it's not really made for it. I like trying new things out to see what works and what doesn't, or even what's safe for your engine, as you can see. But guys, if you have a regular port injected engine, well, STP Ultra 5-in-1 Fuel System Cleaner is a great product to use. You can just add the contents to your fuel tank. Be sure to read the directions and follow the manufacturer's recommendations. We'll go ahead and add the Lucas and see if it stops the knot. Shocking, but I could actually hear a big improvement after using the Lucas oil stabilizer to try and stop the engine knock. Now, it's not a permanent fix, but it can help. Well, Seafoam motor treatment. Look at the difference. Really incredible. Even an increase in oil pressure. Really shocked with this one. Let's go ahead and try out the Lucas upper cylinder lubricant. As we're starting to show, fuel additives, fuel treatments, intake valve cleaners, and engine oil flushes definitely have their upsides and downsides. Look at this injector spray pattern before using the Lucas formula. Now that we've added it to the system, gave it time to work its way through, what a great increase in the spray pattern. Wow, big difference on this one, guys. Unbelievable. We'll go ahead and move on to the next test. Liqui moly engine flush. Well, as bad as this carbon buildup is, I'm not so sure. This really could destroy your engine, or it could clog oil passages. What do you think? Do you have bad experience with engine oil flushes? If so, please let us know, because it really helps a lot of people in the NIA community. Nate's Interactive Auto. Now we'll remove the cover. I want you guys to see what it looked like before and after. Incredible, really guys, incredible. As always, I want to thank you guys for watching Nate's Interactive Auto. Merry Christmas.